Good morning. How are you this morning? Today is Thursday, and I cannot believe it's 14th already. We have 11 days until Christmas. I got out of the shower just a minute ago. You ladies that are of an age like I am, you understand that sometimes you have to have more than one shower every day. Because when you go to sleep at night, guess what happens? You sweat and sweat and sweat. I went through the change a long time ago. Hey, Gail, how are you this morning, sweetie? I was just saying I had my second shower. My face is all clean and oiled, and because when you get out of the shower, your face is kind of dry. So I put my lift on instead of my moisturizer because my moisturizer, good morning, my moisturizer is not what I need. Okay, we're going to do tips this morning. Hi, Robert, how are you? If you're watching and you have a question about something, if you would, in your comments, go ahead and put it in your comments, and we'll go over it this morning, okay? Because we're doing tips and tricks. We do tips and tricks almost every day. However, we don't, should have put my rosewater spray on first. It doesn't take much rosewater spray, but that is your toner. Our rosewater spray is in one of our specials for this month. It is the rosewater spray, an Epic mascara, your liquid foundation. If I can see what I've done with mine. I didn't get organized before I started this morning. My eyes are real blurry. Hey, Heather, how are you? So you get your, hang on, I'm getting it. I have to get the bag up here. Y'all will not believe this bag. The bag itself is worth the price. Now, the bag is free, and you end up getting your Epic mascara for $1. Because these two together, if you buy them separately, are $68. The whole thing together is only $69. So you get these three, your rosewater toner, which closes your pores, your liquid foundation, and your Epic mascara. And look at this bag. Look at the size of that thing. It's got pockets on both sides. Look how shiny that is. I just love my purple bags. I had a presenter who was getting out of the business, and I got her purple bag. So I have two purple bags now. I love these purple bags. They are great for everything. They're great for diaper bags. They're great for makeup cases. They're great for just storing stuff in, for keeping your desk organized. These bags are wonderful. You could actually buy these for yourself and give the bag, and that's a free gift for somebody else, if that's what you want to do. So these are $69, okay? These four, $69. Great, great, great gift. You need to get it this week, by Saturday at least, in order for you to be in the drawing and not have to pay for expedited shipping. Okay? Now, I'm going to put my glasses on so that I can see who's writing what. Hey, Lori, how are you? Hey, Heather. Hey, Wally. Hello, Gail. Nobody has any questions this morning about what to do or how to do it or anything? Well, I showed you our one gift. Now I want to show you our other one. That is called It's in the Bag. When you go to look for it, go to my website at bannisternaturals.com, bannisternaturals.com, and go to collections. If you go to collections, it's in the top left side. And I believe it's in black where everything else is in purple. Okay? Our other thing that they've put together is our kudos for December. Our kudos for December are 3 Splurge Cream Shadows. I'm sorry, my nose is running. You get out of a hot shower and your nose runs. 3 of our Splurge Cream Shadows, nice deep pots of cream shadows. There's one. The colors are very rich, so it doesn't take very much of them. That's a gold color. I love that color. I may use it today. Y'all know I love this red color. This one is a matte color. I don't know if you could tell or not. Look at my hands shake. I don't know if you could tell or not that it's a matte color. We have matte finishes, satin finishes, and metallic finishes. Hey Vanita, how are you? And you have your choice of 3. You can mix and match. We also have 3 new that are coming out. They're not glitter, but they are as shiny as a new star in the sky. I'm telling you, I have never seen anything like them. Mine are on their way. They've been on their way. I'm hoping they get here in the next day or 2 so I can show them to you. They're good through December. Both of these are good through December. So if you're buying it for yourself, then it doesn't matter whether it gets there at Christmas, by Christmas or not. But if you want to give one of them as a gift, then you need to go ahead and get it ordered. If you want to get it's in a bag and get this beautiful purple bag with your order, then you need to go ahead and do that. I think when these bags are gone, they're going to be gone, which will be a shame because we've had them for almost a year. And you know how unique is they put things on, they take things off. So also, since you get your liquid foundation in there, if you'll go ahead and get your liquid foundation brush, it should may throw you over the top. If you get both of the specials for this month, you won't have to pay any shipping. So, and you could separate them and have all kinds of nice stocking stuffers and gifts and all that. But any order over $100, there's no shipping. So remember that when you're placing your order. As far as shipping is concerned, hi Ronnie, how are you? As far as shipping is concerned, anything over $100 is free shipping. So you want to make sure your order is at least 100 so that you don't have to pay the shipping. Or if you're just getting one small item, then that's okay. Boy, I am red today. Now, those are our specials. Your Rosewater Spray, your liquid foundation, and your Epic Mascara that sets your face, closes your pores, makes your face all one color, and gives you long curly eyelashes. And with that, you get the big purple bag. I can't show y'all this bag enough because I'm so afraid it's going to go away and y'all are going to miss out. Big bag. Look at that. That is bigger than my head. That in and of itself is a great gift. But with the other stuff added to it, and if you get the liquid foundation brush to go with it, please, I would have a heart attack if I got that for Christmas one year. Okay. $69 for that. $59 for the 3 Splurge Cream Shadows. Those are the gift ideas that they've got. Now, y'all know I've got some ideas of my own. I think you should use good brushes. Do you need all the brushes? Heavens, no. If you got all the brushes, that's all you'd be doing. So it depends upon what you do. Everybody is going to have 2 things. They're going to have their concealer and they're going to have their foundation. If you have a liquid foundation, you need your liquid foundation brush. Okay? If you're going to have concealer, you need your, that's not the concealer brush, Patricia Amy. You need your concealer brush. These brushes are made specifically, hey Kathy Brock, These brushes are made specifically to do the job that they're made to do. This one for your face, it's very soft and yet it holds your liquid foundation. It takes less liquid foundation because it holds onto it and doesn't let it soak down into the bottom. If you'll look at this brush, even though I use this brush a lot every day, down at the bottom stays clean. Because while it holds it up here, it doesn't hold it all the way down here. So when you're cleaning your brushes, you can actually do it by holding a rag and rubbing back and forth. If you got in on the November specials and ended up with the brush cleaner, oh my gosh. Everybody in Younique is hoping that they bring that brush cleaner in as a permanent item. So if any of you are ever on my website or go to Younique website, this is fabulous. You just spray it on one time and you got it. Cleans all that stuff out of your brush, no water in it, based in oils. Hey Kevin. Hey Gina. But those two brushes are absolutely necessary. The third one I would say you need to have is your cream shadow brush. If you're going to have a splurge cream shadow, then the brush you use needs to be a little stiffer. On the regular brushes, your regular shadow brushes will bend. See that? See it bend? Your cream shadows are not creamy like pudding. They're, gosh, how do I describe that? I don't know how to describe them, but they're not soft and gushy. They're pretty sturdy. So when you go to put color on them, you want something that won't bend, okay? So the cream shadow, I guess I'm going to use this brown today. The cream shadow brush is a necessity if you're going to use a cream shadow because it just needs it. Now, those are the three that I would say: face, foundation, concealer, cream shadow. I'm going to tell you one more brush if you use makeup that I think you need to have. And that, I actually have 5 brushes that are my favorites. So I'm going to show you all of them. This is our double-ended brush. It has a soft brush for your powder shadows on one end. I knew there was something on there. And then on the other end, it has that tiny little angle brush. Can you see that angle? Somebody let me know if you can see that angle or not. Hey, Joe. I can't see good. This angle brush is great for your dry shadows, and you can use, if you moisten this end, you can use it as a liner. You can use this with your brow palette to do your brows. This is a great little brush. 2 ends, does 2 things. The last brush that I would recommend, the 5th brush, is our blending brush. If you put 2 or 3 colors on, and most women do, this will blend them in, to blend them kind of together so that they're not row after row of shadows, because you don't want that to be. Even if you have light under your eyes and over your eyes, and you're putting one color in the crease, and that's all you're going to do, because a lot of people do that, you still need to blend it. Blend and blend and blend. Blending is your friend when it comes to makeup, okay? So those 5 brushes: liquid foundation brush, concealer brush, cream shadow brush, our 2-ended angled shadow and liner brush, and I think that's what it's called, a shadow liner brush. I use this one so much. Let me see. Liner shader brush. Liner shader brush. Liner on one end, shadows on the other. And your blending brush. Those are the 5 that I recommend if you've got a girl starting out. If you have a lady that's using her hands to put on her makeup, sticking her finger in the little pot of shadow, or using her hands, this is a great gift for her. These are the 5 main brushes that you need, okay? There are sets on Amazon. I've bought them, $14, $15. Big, long thing of brushes. I don't use them. These 5 are my favorites. I may use another brush or two, but these are my favorites. Hey, Stella. Hey, Nellie. I'm glad y'all came and joined me. Hey, Gina. It's good to see all y'all this morning. I appreciate you coming online. But these 5 brushes, every lady needs to have. Okay? All right. If you have any questions about those 5 brushes, then let me know, and I'll be glad to talk about them right here. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Joe Shooter. How are you? Hadn't seen you in a long time. He was in Larry's Sunday School class in Senatobia. His wife is a math genius, science genius. He's a biology genius. I don't know how we ended up with all these geniuses around us, but we did. We love them. They're so smart. Okay. That's that gift. Now, if you have someone who doesn't wear makeup at all and needs to just deal with their face, that's all. Just make sure they take care of their face. Then there's several things that we have for that. The first thing that I would say, let's start with ladies with oily skin. Okay? With oily skin, you need the Deep Pore Cleanser. This cleanser will clean out all those pores and get all those oils and things out of the pores. If you have acne or oily skin or anything like any kind of skin problems, then you need this cleanser. I need to put my glasses back on so I can see. I don't know why I take them off. Okay, Pore Purifying Cleanser. This will help keep those pores clean. If you're going to keep them clean, you want them to get smaller and smaller and smaller. And that's what the rose spray is good for. The rose spray is great for shrinking your pores. It's a toner. It's great for getting the pH balance in your face right again. If you have rosacea or acne or any kind of skin problems, if you have oily skin, a toner is great. Now, never use a toner that has got alcohol in it. While alcohol will dry, and that we all know what alcohol does, it dries it up. It's an astringent. It's not a toner. So a toner will close up your pores, where an astringent will just dry them out. You still got big pores. And if you have oily skin, that's the reason you have oily skin, is because your pores are too big. And it allows too much oil to come out, and thereby making your skin oily. So you need to get your rose water spray to spray that. Hey, Susie. Hey, April. How are y'all doing? Hey, Robert Young. How are you doing? From India to Nashville, I tell you. Everybody's on today. Give me a heart or a thumbs up if this is good for you, because that's the only way that I know if you're enjoying what I'm doing. Sorry. Every day it tells me your storage is full, and it isn't. The only way for me to know that you're enjoying the kind of lives that I do is if I get hearts and thumbs up. Like my video, share my video, and let me know. Because if I don't get all that while I'm doing this kind of video, then I'll never do another one. I'll go back to putting on makeup every day, which we're going to do anyway. But these 2 items, if you have oily skin, they will help close up your pores, keep your pores cleaned out, and you won't have anything to worry about. Okay? these two things. Your Pore Purifying Cleanser. I never know what they're called, but I know what they're for. It's kind of like reading the Bible, where you know what it says, but you can't repeat what it says. Pore Purifying Cleanser and your Rose Water Spray. These two things are absolutely wonderful. No alcohol. So no burning. The Rose Water Spray is great for sunburn as well. It will soothe that sunburn. If you get real sunburn, it will calm it down in just a day or two. Now, we're talking about people that don't wear makeup. We're not talking bad about them because they're fine. Nothing wrong with not wearing makeup. But I do want you to know some things that you need to do. If you have dry skin, I put these lids on so tight. Our moisturizer, I want to make sure I get it right. This is the Time Correcting Night Cream that I put on every night before I go to bed so my skin is all nice and soft. It's bad enough that it sags, and we'll talk about that too. It is so rich and so creamy, and it comes with that little paddle that you can get it out with. You can put this on with a brush. Now, I dropped that. I'll probably find it in the floor somewhere later. Drop my little paddle. This goes on every night before you go to bed. Before you put that on, you put on your wrinkle reducer. I don't care how old you are. If you get out in the sun, you're going to get wrinkles. The more sun that you get into, the more wrinkles you're going to have. Okay? The sun will dry out your skin. It damages your skin. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. But I suggest that you put on a great SPF. You can use makeup. Now I'm getting that face that my son says Mama gets that look about her. You can wear makeup outside. You can wear a sunscreen outside. And if your face stays white, so be it. But I have had skin cancer in my eye, and I almost lost my eye. So this is something that I'm real passionate about. Hey, Susie. Hey, George. I'm real passionate about taking care of your skin. Because if you don't take care of your skin, then your face could be gone. And my sister is 13 months older than I am, and her skin is more wrinkly than my mother's. But she lives out in California. Her husband owns a shooting range, and they are out in the desert in the sun all the time. So she has just now, at 66 years old, started using the products that she needs to use. And we need to use these as young people. Mama always said, moisturize your face, moisturize your face, moisturize your face. My mother looks about 60, and she's 85. Does she have wrinkles? Yes, at 85, you're going to have wrinkles unless you have surgery. But she doesn't look her age. And she doesn't look her age because she's taking care of her skin. Now, taking care of your skin. We saw our moisturizer. This is our serum, our wrinkle serum. You can use this if you have a few wrinkles, if you have a lot of wrinkles, if you have a medium amount of wrinkles, you can use this. This I use every day before I use my moisturizing night cream, my time correcting night cream, okay? These two products are fabulous, and they make a wonderful gift as well. From your 20s to your 30s, you need to be moisturizing your face. Period. You don't need to be using soap and water in the shower on your face. It dries your face out. I don't care how good your soap is. If you use natural soaps or whatever, it's still damaging your skin. So start using a moisturizer. You don't have to use mine, but you do need to use some kind of moisturizer. People are coming on here faster than I can keep up with them. Hey, Tanya, how are you doing? So these two make a great gift together. The lifting serum and your time correcting moisturizer. 30 years old and older, this is a fabulous gift, okay? This is a great gift for anybody, whether they're 20 or they're 85. Mama uses it. Now, we have 3 different masks. Why do we have 3 different masks? Because every mask is not for every person. Every person's skin is different, so we have to make sure that we're using the correct mask. I think I have one of my masks are back here. My bad for not having it here. Well, I have it somewhere. I bought all of our little gifts. That's not it. I know I have it because I opened it up. It's too light. It's not in there. Okay. Well, I don't know what I did with it. It's here somewhere. We have 3 different masks. We have our charcoal mask, which is black. Remember, it oxidizes when it touches your skin, so you don't want your skin to touch this, okay? I have to get this behind my ears because it's drying now and it's not dry and curled, so I have to move it. Now, this is black. It's charcoal activated. Whew. I'm trying to get it open without having a major incident. Well, there. It is black. I mean, it is black. I use it a lot. It is your detoxifying mask. Notice inside here, if you can see inside, there are brush marks. There are no finger marks. That's because with this mask in particular, you do not put your hands in it. It's not going to hurt your hands. It's going to hurt your mask. When it touches your skin, it's activated. So if you put your finger in the jar, you've activated the whole jar. So you don't need to do that. You need to make sure. Hey, Margie Glover. Hey, Meryl. Hey, Tanya. Hey, George. You want to make sure you don't put your hands in the charcoal mask because it's a detoxifying mask. I'm sorry, my hair's drying and I'm trying to make it do what it's supposed to do. So I don't have to roll it, but it looks like I'm going to have to roll it anyway. Okay, charcoal mask. We also have a mask for those of you with oily skin. It's good. It gets the oil out of your skin. It helps dry that oil up that's coming out of those pores that are too big. And we talked about that earlier with your rose water spray. This is our exfoliating mask. Very thick, very gritty, does great on your face. If you have really dry skin, I used to use this one a lot. Now I don't have to use it as often. But if you have really dry skin, then this is going to help you. If you have oily skin in the middle, or if you have oily skin around here and right up here, you can put the oil mask. You can put the black mask out here, and where you get that dry skin down here and on the top of your nose, then you can put that mask. So if you have multiple skin types on your one face, then you can use all these masks. You don't put one on and then put the other on top of it. That would kind of be crazy. But you do put the mask in the places that you need the help. Okay? And don't just go out and get a dime store mask, for heaven's sakes. Make sure you use a good product that is not water or alcohol based. Okay? Alrighty. Any of the masks will make a great gift as well. Y'all know my favorite thing of all times is my Shine Wipes. I use my Shine Wipes every day. They come in a pack of 30. They are made with sunflower, olive, jojoba, vitamin E, and rosemary. Did you hear water in there anywhere? No. Did you hear alcohol in there anywhere? No. Don't put alcohol on your face. Make sure you use something that's made to clean your face with good natural ingredients. And these are fabulous. Y'all watch me use them every day. Now, if you have someone who is just getting into makeup, we have a young person, or if you don't wear makeup, period. But you're going to go out in the sun and maybe you just want to look a little better. Not a lot of coverage. You don't want to feel like you've got on makeup. Our BB cream is great. It comes in different shades, and I'll be glad to help you with your shades. This one is called Bisque. It's the color that I use. I have pretty fair skin, but I have red undertones in my skin, so I have to be careful about what color I use. If you need help with your color, I can send you a link to a test. Also, if you'll send me a picture that you've taken of yourself outside with no makeup on in the natural light, then I can help you with that. And I'll be glad to help you with what shade of makeup you need to be wearing. Okay? The Bisque has very little coverage. It is a tinted moisturizer. Okay? So if you're just going out and you just want to look a little bit better, or you have a youngster that's beginning to wear makeup, then the tinted moisturizer is great. You're killing two birds with one stone. They get their makeup, and you get to make sure they're moisturizing their face. So, the BB cream is great. And that's a good gift. Anytime you're buying a foundation, buy the brush that goes with that foundation. Whether it's a powder foundation, which we have. I have a cream foundation. I thought I needed cream foundation because I had worn a cream foundation for years and years and years with a different company. Look at that. Does that look like your sponge? Do you know what a sponge does? It absorbs. A sponge absorbs. I have not put makeup on the back, but it's already coming through the back. I don't use this anymore. I use a makeup brush to apply my makeup. If you are used to using a cream foundation, ours has the little sponge. And how many times have I told you, don't put your applicator, hey Ram, hey Margie, don't put your applicator next to your product. Okay, so we have a little plastic cover for the product, and your applicator lays on top of it. Okay, so it never touches the product unless you want it to. It doesn't just sit there and soak up the moisture out of your foundation. But this is definitely a cream foundation. It dries to a matte finish. And it comes in a nice big compact with a mirror. Nice big compact. Look at, it's bigger than the palm of my hand. And I've got pretty good sized hands. Long hands. But that's big. Let me try that way. That'd be better, wouldn't it? That's a big compact. And you get quite a bit of makeup in it. We have a translucent powder. When I get done here showing you these, I'm going to put them on and I'm going to be real quick about it. Our translucent powder you use with a big fluffy brush. It has no pigment in it. Okay, can you see it? Yes. There's a little screen in there, and if you just dab your brush into it, you get a lot. Okay? I'm cleaning that off my brush real quick. But that comes in a nice, good size Behold translucent setting powder. We have our For your blushing, for your blush, we have the bronzer, which has two sides. One side is shiny and the other side isn't. I didn't turn my light on this morning. Hold on just a minute. I think we can do better than this. If I don't knock it over on myself. Whoa, let there be light. That's better, isn't it? Wow, even I can see myself. Alrighty. Yeah, that's a lot better. Woo. Okay. Our translucent setting powder. Our bronzer, which has two sides, a shiny side and a mottled matte side. We have our blush, which is highly pigmented. Now the pigment in this is really a lot. You want to do that, brush it all, just blow it a little bit and then use it, okay? No telling what my face is going to look like when I finally get around to doing it. Maybe I shouldn't have turned that light on. Now I see more of my face than I wanted to. Woo! Alrighty. Powder, bronzer, blush, cream foundation, liquid foundation, bisque, tinted moisturizer. All for your face. Now before you put all that on your face, you need to do, whoa, don't fall. What do you need to do? I know those of you that come on here and watch me all the time know what you need to do. You need to prime. So, you take of your primer, one little blob. I want you to know I've had this primer since about April or May. Still using it. When you only need a tiny little bit, it doesn't take long. I mean, it lasts a long time. You want to just pat this around. I'll put some on my eyes too because I don't want to put eye primer on and get all excited this morning. This goes on almost like an oil does, but it will dry. Notice how red my face is this morning? It's not going to be that way for long. Okay, that's our face primer. Glorious, Touch Glorious Face Primer. Goes on before anything else does. Remember, we're all about protecting our face. We also have an eye primer. For those of you who have issues with your eyes and don't really like to put products on your eyes, the eye primer is great. For those of you who do use a lot of products on your face, then the primer will hold your products in place and you won't end up with those lines of makeup on your eyes at the end of the day. Your eyeshadows will stay where they're supposed to stay. Okay? Okay, we're dry. Not quite as shiny as I was yesterday, but my sinus is still, look at that. Boy, it is going crazy. Okay, I am going to, I'm going to do eyes this morning first. Have to get my colors out here. Y'all know I love my Splurge cream shadows. So I get out my cream shadow that I want, and I get out my cream shadow brush. Alrighty. I put a light color over the whole base of my eye, okay? And I do that just so that my whole eye will have some color, and it gives me something. I like to think that I'm a painter. It gives me something, a clean palette to paint on, okay? And it gives everything else something to grab a hold of. See, I just put it all over. I didn't put any, what was that? I didn't put any concealer on up here because I'm going to be putting quite a bit of eyeshadow on. My eyes are so dark, if I'm not going to be putting on a lot of eyeshadow, then I will put concealer on my eyes just to lighten them up on the top. But right now I'm not going to do that because most of it's going to be covered up. This color is Hopeful. I'm getting to where I know my colors better, but this color is Hopeful. It's very pale pink. I use it a lot, as you can see. It's almost the color of your skin. So if you have a girl that's wanting to start out in some makeup, then Hopeful would be a good color for her because it's going to be kind of a skin tone color. Now I'm going to wipe this off on my rag. I always have a rag available because I don't want my colors blending in with each other. Now, I'm going to use kind of a dark palette today. Darker than I normally do. Y'all know I like my lighter colors. But we have so many beautiful colors. Okay, that one I used. This gold in particular, I just love, love, love this gold. And I have another gold. It's kind of a sunflower gold, though, that's coming. This one is called Cherish. Isn't that the prettiest thing you ever did see? So pretty. Shiny. So we're going to use that. We're going to use Unapologetic, which is kind of a rusty red, almost a burnt red type color. Now one of these, notice one is very shiny and one is very matte. This is a metallic. It's not a satin, it's a metallic. And this is a matte. I believe my mother just went to the mailbox. This also is a matte, and this is our brown. I may or may not use that. It depends. I have a whole bunch of them out this morning. That's the pink one that I used. This one is another one that I use, Jubilant. I use it a lot because it goes with my pinks and browns and purples that I wear all the time. Okay? But it's called Jubilant. I'm just going to show you some of our colors this morning so you'll be able to tell. I'm afraid if I move one or two of them. That's another Cherished, so that one you've seen. I do have more than one of each one. Ooh, that's a green one. The green one is called Assertive, and it is assertive, very dark. I use it on occasion. Whoa, there I went. I knew if I moved those, I'd be in trouble. Y'all wouldn't believe how I have my phone propped up. I broke my phone holder, so I just prop up. That works, doesn't it? Let's see what we're going to do. Off come the glasses. I think I'm going to start. No, I'm not. Changing my mind on myself. I'm going to start with my Assertive. Not my Assertive. I think it's Unapologetic. Let me be sure. My Unapologetic. It's a matte color. Know with these, start with a little, end with a lot. You can build, but it's hard to get it off once you put it on, okay? I'm just going to put this in the crease of my eye. It's going to look a little messy at first. That's okay. See how pigmented they are? And it truly doesn't take a whole lot. Okay? All of a sudden with that color, what I did was I created a crease where the crease really wasn't. Now with this, I want you to see how I put it on, okay? I take it and I drag in there on one side, I turn it over and I drag in the other. There is enough color on there probably to do 2 eyes, but I'll do 1. This color reminds me of the desert. I'm not sure why, but it just does. So reminds me of the desert. My brown goes down from here and around, so I have to be careful not to get my shadow down there in it. Of course, if I do, I can always clean it up later. Now that's a pretty harsh line. See that line? Well, when I get through, it's not going to be so harsh, okay? Remember that blending brush I told you about? This little brush right here? If you start blending with this and just blend and blend and blend, remember I said blending is your friend. I'm going to blend this one till I'm crazy blended. It takes the harsh line away. There's still going to be a line there, see? But it's a different kind of line. See the difference? That's why you blend. Remember, when you put on makeup, you're creating an illusion. You're not slapping somebody in the face. So now we don't have a line. We just have an illusion of an indentation in our eyes. Okay? Illusions. Fun, fun, fun. Got to get my lids and put them on here. Now then, I'm going to go to my gold, which is Cherished. I'm going to do the same thing. With this, I'm not going to rub it in. With this, I'm going to pat it because I want it to stay where I put it, okay? So I'm going to pat it right here on my lid. Stop shaking so you can see what you're doing, woman. Notice how well this gold color blends with the red. Boy, we're kind of looking like a sunset now, aren't we? Boy, that is such a pretty color. Mercy, I love that color. So pretty. Look at that color. Isn't that pretty? I'll put some more on this side. Boy, that's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Look at that. So pretty. Okay. Cleaning my brush a little bit. I don't think that I'm going to use the brown because I think the red is plenty dark enough. But this is why I do my eyes and then my face. Because look how dark my eyes look. Well, they're not going to look that dark when I get my concealer on and conceal all my dark circles. Let me get all my splurges up here. I have a book and a box and a tray and splurge cream shadows and my powdered shadows, and everything is in this little box holding my phone in place. So when I took my shadows out, I had a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Hey, Rob. Is that Rod? Rob? Can't see. We'll do that later, okay? Can't see. I would like to have a little more highlight above. I'm going to get Addiction Palette 1. We have 5 palettes, okay? I'm going to get Addiction Palette 1. This is a pressed powder eyeshadow when it's pressed, okay? I'm going to go into this Brassy. It's called Brassy. Third one. This one right here. Because I have all the sunset colors, I'm going to get the powdered shadow on my brush. That's such a pretty color. I'm going to brush it off some because I don't want it to completely cover it up. But I'm just going to put a little Brassy up here. I'm going to cover my eye from top to bottom. And I'm doing this because the pink doesn't really go with the red and the gold. Okay, so here we have our sunset colors. You can play around with colors, sit in front of the mirror, have a good time. I haven't played with these 3 together before. So y'all are seeing them for the first time just like I am, but I believe I'm going to be using them a whole lot more. Pinks and purples are my favorite colors. That's why I love that purple bag so much. Put my brushes back where they go. I need 1 more brush, 2 more brushes. Okay, I have 2 more brushes to use. I've used 3. I have used my blending brush. I have used my powder angle brush. And I have used my cream shadow brush. So I've used those 3 brushes. And I have 2 other brushes to use. One is for my concealer and one is for my liquid foundation. Have to find them all. There is my concealer and there is my liquid foundation. My mascara is the next to the last thing that I do. We have 2 different kinds of mascara, and we have a lash serum. You men that have ladies out there that gripe about their eyelashes, the serum is great for helping your eyelashes to grow. Okay, 4 drops. The liquid foundation has got 400 drops. You use 4 drops a day. That means you have 100 days, okay, that your foundation will last. That's a little over 3 months. 4 drops is all that you use. And you dab it around on your face. You do not need a ton of makeup on your face, okay? And I don't mean 4 squirts. I mean 4 drops, little drops is all you need to put on your face. I'm not going down on my neck. I wear a lot of turtleneck, so this is fabulous for me. I don't go down on my neck because my skin tone and my foundation match. Notice though that the tone has changed of my face. My skin is now all the same color except for around my eyes, which it never is. Okay, my hair is so many different colors, it's pitiful. My hair is so dark it's almost black. it's the color of my eyebrows. Then I started going gray, and I colored my hair. Well, finally it got gray enough that I said I wasn't going to color it anymore. And my mother said, oh, you look like you're 100 years old. So I didn't want to look 100 years old. I'm putting my concealer here, just a dollop of Daisy. Probably have too much on here, but that's okay. You want to take your concealer brush, dab it in your concealer, do your V. I use the same color concealer. I need my mirror so I can see. I use the same color concealer that I use foundation, so that so much blending is not necessary. I have so much skin up here around these eyes till I have to make sure that I have them all. I'll make sure my line there is nice and sharp. Look at the difference in the two eyes. This is a little shiny. It's shinier than my liquid foundation is, and that's why you see that the light is hitting it right here. It's going to hit it over here in just a minute. But look at the difference that concealer makes to your face. If you have tattoos, if you have scars, if you have black circles, this concealer is fabulous. Everybody calls our liquid foundation liquid gold. I call our liquid concealer liquid gold. I have tried for years to get my dark circles under my eyes covered up. And then when I had my surgery on my eye, the scarring bothered me a lot. I just couldn't hardly stand it. I have an age spot there, and one here, and one here. And they are now gone. Isn't that something? I don't have anything on that side. Okay. Now my face looks kind of pale. However, I do have eyes. But this is the color of my skin. It matches my neck. So it's the right color. Even if you think your makeup's a little pale, it probably isn't. And you're going to take care of that. I'm brushing this stuff out of my... And look how much I have left. So you really don't need a whole lot, okay? You do not need a whole lot of this concealer. Okay. Now, that's that brush and that brush. I lied to you. I do have one more brush, but those are my top 5. I'm just going to put a little bronzer on this morning. I'm not going to fool with the other, so I'm doing the whole thing, okay? Oop, saw hair. I'm just going to brush a little, give myself a little bit of color. That's all. Now, I'm doing this very lightly because I don't want a whole lot on there. In the summertime, or if you have youngsters that are wanting to get into makeup, then it's great for them to be introduced to bronzer, because a bronzer, they can put on bronzer and nothing else and think they have on makeup. They truly can. So, that's that. You know what I did not do this morning? I usually have it laying right out in front. I did not do my lip exfoliator. And I was just turning my lips and figured that out. At night, I guess I breathe through my mouth. But at night, my lips get so dry. And in the wintertime, too. I'm going to take this and rub it in. Our lip exfoliator is a sugar base. Now, we have an ingredients list on every product. And you can pull those ingredient lists up. Just click on the product, and when it comes up for you to choose how many, go down to description and ingredients. It'll give you a whole list of everything that's put in our products. We do not test our products on animals. We do, however, get some of our ingredients from places which might. So we haven't gotten our certification yet that we don't use animals to test on. But Younique themselves do not test on animals, okay? Because we use so many natural ingredients, we really don't have to. So that's a real important thing. And I don't care if it's a rat that I can't stand, or a puppy, or what it is, or a snake that I don't like. I don't think we ought to test on animals. And neither does Younique. Feels so much better. This is clear. It doesn't hurt anything. It's made out of sugar. And it has a moisturizer in it. So make sure that if you have a husband that has really dry lips, that he too uses this. Nobody will know but you and him. Hey, Rob. Hey, Teresa. How are you? Hey, Margie. I may say hi to y'all more than once, but I want to make sure that I don't miss anybody. Only some of you show up. Everybody doesn't show up to me. Yesterday I got off, and I think I saw about 10 or 15 of you, and 84 people were watching. So say hi to me. Feel free to ask me any kind of questions that you might have, because I'm here. And this is what I do. And I'd love to answer any questions that you might have. Now, I'm going to use our Epic One Step Mascara. We're twirling to get all the stuff off the sides. We'll pull it out. And we don't mess with that tube anymore. Okay? Don't want to go in and out, in and out, in and out. If you get a mascara and it's only going to last you a month, then it's your fault because you've been shoving it in and out trying to get mascara on it. All you're doing is pulling mascara off of your brush and putting air in your brush, okay? Our lash serum helps your lashes to grow. It's helping some of mine more than others. I am in love with this gold eyeshadow. Looks just like a sunset. It's so pretty. I may have a new favorite, guys. That one was a little uneven. I may have a new favorite for sure. And I have ordered my kudos for this month, but they haven't come in yet. I waited to order them. I should have ordered them on day one. You ever want curled eyelashes without an eyelash curler? Look at that. Isn't that amazing? It curls your eyelashes. Amazing. I'm just swapping hands. I'm not getting any more product on my brush. It's just not necessary. This hand shakes a lot more than the other hand though. These lashes are as long, they're just not as thick yet. I used serum on these for about a month and now I have lashes on this side. I didn't have lashes for a long time on this eye. But I do now, and it's so nice to have them. Don't roll your mascara. When you roll your mascara, you get your mascara all over the top of your eyes. And if you use eyeliner, you're going to do that anyway. So what's the point? If you're not going to use eyeliner, then you don't want to use your mascara as your eyeliner. You want to put your brush in and go side to side and up. You don't want to roll your mascara on, okay? I used to roll my mascara on thinking that was the only way to get it thick. It's not. When you roll your mascara on, you get a lot of mascara under your eye. If you will go back and forth, you will coat each one of your lashes, and that's what makes your lashes look full, is when all of your lashes are covered. I'm just amazed that these curl at the same time. I just keep looking at them. This Epic just curls them at the same time. That's just amazing to me. It doesn't clump. No clumping, no excess anywhere. It goes on your eyes right where you put it. It's wonderful. I'm going to put my glasses back on so I can see, but I want to clean them on my shirt. How many of y'all clean your glasses on your shirt? It's amazing. Shirt's clean, so I can do it once. Nope, not yet. When I get done, I use our setting spray. This is great for people who have dry skin and don't want to put powder on their face. If you have oily skin, you might want to set it with the translucent setting powder. I'm leaving my eyes closed because I want it also to set my eyes. This will be here this evening. Okay? Hair's still wet. Okay. We have gone over a bunch of stuff today. Now, there's one thing left, isn't it? Hey, Robert Rush, how are you? One thing left, and that's our lips. Now, I went ahead and I exfoliated my lips, which you saw. And we have some decisions to make on what kind of lip we want to do. Okay. that one, or this one, or this one, or that one. Or one of these. Lots of different lip products. The first is your lip pencil. I am going to use a lip pencil today. I can find the right color, and I cannot, so maybe I won't. Your lip pencil, that might work. Might be better on a more purpley burgundy color though, and I'm not using that today. That one I have used down to the nubby, so I may not use it either if I can't find my pencil sharpener. I use there it is. I use a specific sharpener. I use the Unique sharpener because it's made to go through the outer shell, the inner shell, and not tear up the product inside. You never want to turn your pencil around and around. You want to turn your sharpener around and around. You'll be able to tell by the feel of it when it has sharpened. It'll almost fall off when you've sharpened it enough. Okay? Well, don't do the middle of your lip. This is a real neutral color. It's called Plush. For those of you who have the old age wrinkles on your lips like I do, a lip liner is almost a necessity. This is a great color for girls getting started in makeup. Because it's about the color of your lips anyway. But it is called Plush. And that's the color of it. It shows up kind of purple on my phone, but when I'm looking at it, it's kind of a pinky brown color. Okay? Now that is our lip pencil. You can buy these one at a time. You can buy them 3 at a time. You can buy them 5 or 10 at a time. You also can mix and match our pencils with our eyeliners. I have several eyeliner pencils, but they're back there. This particular one is black, and it is called Perfect. Perfect is our color for black, okay? It's called Perfect. No matter what color, if it's an eyeshadow, it's going to be perfect. So we have a lot of different colors. Let me turn that back upside down. And you can choose any of them. When you get a set of these, then you can choose between your lip liners and your eyeliners, okay? You can get all lip liners, you can get all eyeliners, you can mix them up, okay? So there's that. If you like a liquid liner, we have what's called a Dip and Draw. Dip and Draw is our liquid liner. I just think it's so pretty. Look at this color. Oh, how pretty is that? Isn't that the most beautiful thing you've ever seen? We have blue, we have burgundy brown color, we have brown. Makes a beautiful line. Very easy. When it dries and it's there until you take it off with your makeup remover, your shine wipe, or whatever. We had one presenter who put it on her hand like this and went on about her day, took her shower, and that night she took a picture. After her shower, it was still on there. because the plain soap didn't get it off. You have to take a makeup remover of some kind to get it off. This stuff is, it doesn't smear. Look at that. It doesn't smear. It's going to stay on your eyes. So if you like a liquid eyeliner, our dip and draw liners are for you. We have black, brown, blue, and a burgundy type red color. I think when they're gone, and you're not going to see them back again. So if you're wanting a color, make sure you go in and get that. But it's called Dip and Draw eyeliner. I'm just going to brush the eyebrows back a little bit and go back to figuring out what I want to do. Do I want to wear a lip stain today? I don't know. Shy is pretty light. Now, if you've got, it's a kind of a pink color. It's real light when you put on the first coat. And the more coats you put on of our lip stains, the bolder the color is. So remember that. Even though this looks real dark in the tube, it is not real dark. This is Shy, and it's a bright pink. Okay? This one is called Sleek, and it's a darker color. Ooh, look how dark that is. It's a stain, but I'm going to cover it up anyway. That's a really... But if you... Not so bright to me, but I like bold colors, so it's kind of a burgundy, browny kind of color. Good holiday color. It is called Sleek. I don't think I want them. I could use a regular lipstick. I'm looking at them with my eyes. No, I don't think so. We're playing around a little today, aren't we? Now I'm going to get my little rag over here that's a little bit damp. Not taking that stain off, but I'll get it. I have to put my lip liner back on this side. I like this particular one because it's there and yet you don't see it. Now the stain is still there, so we know we have a little stain on our lips today. I think today what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the limited edition that I got, and it was called Spry. It's a coppery color, which will go perfect with my sunset eyes today. And I probably, y'all know that the liquids, even though it will look coppery and it'll look shiny, it will not feel shiny because they're mattes. They dry to a matte finish. I'm going to use my shimmery called Lippy, and it's kind of a shimmery color. Look at that. Now y'all know I tell you, get it off of there. There is so much product on this brush. It'll take you a month to use it all. These last a long, long time. You just don't need all that product on your lips. Okay. And with this, I'm going to get my little mirror back out. Oh, that's so pretty. So, so pretty. It's drying already. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. I wish y'all could really see the shine in it. It doesn't look like a matte lipstick, even though it feels like a matte lipstick. So if you like a matte lipstick, our metallic lipsticks are fabulous. I'm going to move my cup. I'm going to take my towel. Nothing. Is that amazing? When it dries and it's there. Now, if I left it alone, I would be fine for the rest of the day. But I'm not going to leave it alone because I like gloss on my lips. There we go. That is us for the day. What color? What color what, Gail? The lipstick was Spry, I think. Yep, the lipstick is Spry. And the lip gloss is Lippy. Those are the two colors. Hello, Enza. Hey, Sue, how are you? I'm so glad, Gail, that you love your concealer. It is a miracle worker, isn't it? It is truly gold for me. Truly, truly gold. Now, I'm through putting on my makeup. I want to tell you one more time about our two specials that we have today through December. But if you want to get them delivered before Christmas, then you need to go ahead and get them ordered. Our two specials that we have are our liquid foundation. Well, where are you? Our mascara. What else was it? I just went brain dead. Some might say I had a brain fart. We have one more product that goes with these. Your face and your eyes. Isn't that terrible? My brain just will not work. You get 3 products. Your face, your eyes, and one other product. Somebody tell me what it is, please. And you get this huge purple bag. This makeup bag, it is a makeup bag. It's full of pockets in the center to hold things. It has pockets on each end to hold things. It has pockets on the outside on each side to hold things. This one is clear, so if you have things that you need to see, you can put them in here and you can see them. I have some unique paperwork in mine and some foundation samples. But you get 3 products in the bag. It's like getting the bag for free. Come on, somebody help me here. It's like getting the bag for free and this for $1. I know what it is. It's the rose water spray. You get the rose water spray, the liquid foundation, and your mascara, and the bag for $69. These two together are $68. So it's like getting the bag for free and the mascara for $1. Okay? It's great, great, great. Great gift. $69. No brainer. Why y'all aren't jumping off of here and jumping on my website at BannisterNaturals.com to get yours is beyond me. Now, the second gift that we have that's available. Hi, Diana. Our second gift is our Splurge Cream Shadows. We have 3 new metallic colors. One is a rusty brown color. One is a beautiful dusty blue. And the other one is a red. Ooh, we used a red today, and y'all can see We used red and gold and bronze today, brassy. Went a little bold with the eyes today. Then we used a lip that also is a metallic color. So I love these metallics that Younique has come out with. They're absolutely beautiful colors, beautiful. But our Splurge Cream Shadows, you get 3 of these for $59. 3 of these for $59. That's a, I believe, 27% discount. You get your choice of colors. We have mattes, we have satin, and we have a metallic. So we have all 3 different kinds of colors, and there are about 30 different colors in all. And you get to choose your favorite 3. They can be the new ones or not. The one thing I didn't show you is our bonbons, and I want to show you. And they're good for adults, and they're good for men and women. They are pigmented moisturizers for your skin. I mean, for your lips. Now, in the wintertime, women are always wearing lipstick because their lips are so dry. If you don't wear makeup, these are wonderful. Replace your chapstick. I don't care. I'm going to say the word. Replace your chapsticks with these, and you'll never go back to a chapstick again. They will last you longer, and they will do you more good than a piece of wax stuck in a stick. Okay? These are called bonbons, and they are a pigmented moisturizer for your skin. Great for young girls. They think they're wearing lipstick when they're not. Great for men who are outside. We have one called Vanilla, and it's no color to it at all. It's just going to keep their lips soft and keep them from getting so chapped and cracked and bleeding. So, bonbons. Bonbons. Lip bonbons. Big fat tube, bigger than your finger. Got plenty of product in it. You can buy 1, you can buy 3, or you can buy 5. Nice little sets to give somebody for Christmas. Well, hi Diana, how are you? Hi Jonette. It's good to see you today. I hope that if you're watching, you will put hi on there so I know that you're here. If you know somebody that might like our products or might need some help with how to put on their makeup, please share my video on your page so that they can see that. It helps me as well. Also, if you're watching this later on in the day and you are watching it as a replay, then if you'll put pound replay in the comments, that'll let me know that you came by and saw the video. I'm not going to badger you. I'm not going to try to sell you anything. I never do on here. I tell you about our products, I show you how to use them, and I tell you what specials we have. And other than that, I'm not going to message you to death or send you emails or texts. Okay? I hope you have a great Thursday today. I have had one already. And I hope that you learned something today from me. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.